Hey everybody, Karakapak here. We're live for Leaf Metal Draft Football. We're doing 3 5-box breaks in a row. I've been holding on to this case for 3 weeks, waiting for the draft. And since this is Leaf Metal Draft and the draft is over, it's time for us to draft. This is how this is going to work. I'm going to Google search every name that comes out if I don't know it. I'm going to ask some of the audience that's in the room tonight to help me with this. I'm going to write the name of the team on the back of the card so it helps me with sorting. Those cards are all just standard top loaders, so you'll be able to just pull it right out and get it back if you need to. Cards that don't have teams are going to stay to the breaker. I give those away for people that go hitless in future breaks. So it's part of my giveaway package for some of the guys, or when we do big time giveaways and things like that. So anybody that doesn't have a team in it, it's going to go that way. So with that being said, let me read off the team names for this one, and listen up carefully. If there's any discrepancies, please let me know a little bit later. Let me just do this and go. Like this. All right. Roll Tide 21-21-21 with the Falcons. Spider Soccer 14 with the Ravens. Sean Boy 32 with the Bills. Vagabond V with the Bears. Doob 12-19 with the Browns. Larson's Resort with the Vikings. Mickey 95129 with the Raiders. Cheater Stuff with the Steelers. Man of Night with the Redskins. Man of Night with the Seahawks and the Bucks. Jay Fagil 52 with the Jaguars and the Cardinals. Seven Danherek with the Chargers and the Lions. 02197 us. Eagles, Chiefs, Rams, Texans, Packers, Saints. Big Bentleys with the Niners and Dolphins. Luka Winkin. Looking for any more number ones. Natty Fran 10 with the Bengals, Colts, and Broncos. Jer 0916 with the Jets and the Giants. Signature Memories with the Titans and Patriots. Diesel Trucker with the Cowboys and Panthers. And that is it. Let's check in one more thing. All right, we are all good on that. Thank you very much, everybody. If they're signed as an undrafted free agent this weekend, yes, they will go to that team. So when I Google search anything Diesel and it shows that they go for a set team, that's where we will go with that, if that makes sense. Let me log on to YouTube right now to make sure I answer any questions on that. Hold on one second. Sorry. I wasn't going to log on to YouTube because I wanted to be able to Google search. But let's see if anybody's... Chris, I will tell you who's unpaid in breaks 2 and 3. Sorry for the delay. Staying Colts, anybody else want to help me with the players, that'd be great. We have a sealed case. First off, one camera here, one camera here. As you guys can see, we have a sealed case, Leaf Metal Draft Football. I'm going to open this bad boy up, and I'm going to put all these down to the ground, just like so. And as everybody can see, got all those in there. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15. So now all the numbers are on there. So now I'm going to go to random.org and pick all 3 of the numbers one by one by one. Basically, how they come up in random.org is how they're going to come up for the break. So the first 5 will be break 1, second 5 will be break 2, third 5 will be break 3. We do everything here at Track Pack 7 times. There's all the numbers in there. And again, 7 times. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th and final time. 10, 2, 14, 13, and 4 are the first ones. And 4. 10, 2, 14, 13, and 4 is break 1. Break 2 is 5, 12, 3, 8, 11. 5, 11, 8, 3, 12, and 5. And the last one is 9, 6, 15, 1, and 7. So just so everybody sees this coming up here in a second, as you see it red right there, that's how you see it now. 10, 2, 14, 13, 4, 5, 12, 3, 8, 11, 7, 1, 15, 6, 9. Okay, so this is break 3. I'm going to go off to the side. This is break 2. I'll go off to the side. And this is break 1 right here. Let's get to breaking. This break should not take us very long, guys. These are all sealed in there, ready to roll. So, Leaf Draft Metal Football. Please, Mr. Stang Colts, help me as best you can. I didn't. First up, Darren Carrington II. Darren Carrington II. That is number 10 out of 15.
We locked the front door.
Darren Carrington II. Next up, Arden Key. Arden Key, numbered 2 out of 7. Arden Key, number 2 out of 7. Next up is Kike Coulter. Kike Coulter, numbered 6 out of 10. Kike Coulter, numbered 6 out of 10. Arden Key is a Raider. Next up, Darren Payne, 5 out of 15. Darren Payne, 5 out of 15. Cooter is a Texan. Darren Payne. And our last card, I know who this is going to. It's going to my team, Calvin Ridley. Not numbered, going to the Falcons. Calvin Ridley going to the Falcons. Payne is a Redskin. Copy. All right, box 2. All right, first up, Ito Smith. Ito Smith, numbered 6 out of 7. Next up is Riley Ferguson. Riley Ferguson, not numbered. Ito Smith is a Falcon. Riley Ferguson. Next up, Anthony Miller. Anthony Miller to 15. Anthony Miller. Ferguson is a Titan. Anthony Miller, 13 out of 15. Next up, we have a redemption. This is John Kelly. John Kelly. Ferguson isn't a Titan. Okay, I'll fix it. We have John Kelly as a parallel. And last hit is Cortland Sutton. Cortland Sutton. Numbered 1 out of 5. Cortland Sutton. So Ferguson is the Buccaneers. Sutton is Broncos. We're still waiting on Miller and John Kelly. Thank you for the help in the room right now. Appreciate it. We'll put these off to the side, the ones we don't know. We'll go through it towards the end. Kelly is Rams. Perfect. John Kelly, Rams. Box 3. Again, for everybody who's watching the video after the break or during the break and can't comment, I will double check all of those that people are saying. We won't just consider that to be law. So just keep that in mind. How about a Jason Wims? Jason Wims, 8 out of 15. Next up, Roquan Smith. Roquan Smith, 4 out of 35. 4 out of 35. Next up, Carlton Davis. Carlton Davis, 9 out of 15. Carlton Davis, 9 out of 15. Next up, we have another redemption. Mark Andrews is a redemption. Mark Andrews is a redemption. Davis is a Buck. Okay, no worries. Mark Andrews. And our last hit in this box is a James Washington. James Washington numbered 1 out of 25. 1 out of 25, James Washington. Box 4. Steelers for Washington. First up, Marcell Ateman. Marcell Ateman, numbered 15 out of 15. Next up again is James Washington, second James Washington. Not numbered. We know that's a Steeler. Next up, Kurt Benkert. Kurt Benkert. Not numbered. Kurt Benkert. Ateman Raiders. Next up, Antonio Callaway. Antonio Callaway, 8 out of 25. 8 out of 25. And I believe, yes, we have a 1 of 1 of Kenny Hill. Kenny Hill, 1 of 1, guys. 1 of 1 Kenny Hill for somebody. Somebody is a happy camper. Hill is for the Raiders. Congratulations on the 1 of 1. All right, guys, we got 1 more box to go. For all those who are just joining the room for box number 2, we're still going, or break number 2. We're still in break number 1. We will be in break number 2 in 5 minutes. Maurice Hurst. Maurice Hurst. 6 out of 20. Next up, we have Jake Wieneke. Jake Wieneke. Not numbered. Next up, Braxton Berrios. Braxton Berrios. Not numbered. Hurst is a Raider. Wow, Raiders are killing it. Next up is Akrum Wadley, numbered 1 out of 35. Berrios is a Pat. Akrum Wadley. And sorry to show this to Holly Ann. You got a bad break. Wadley is a Titan. Okay. But in this break, Marianne, Sam Darnold. Not numbered. Let's go into the Jets. Jets. Hopefully there's another one in there somewhere, Marianne. That's the break. We've got some names that we need to find out who they go to. Jake Wieneke, Burkert, Smith, Wims, Miller, Carrington the second. I'll figure those out. The hits we know of so far. We have Darnold for the Jets, Wadley for the Titans, Berrios for the Pats, Hurst for the Raiders, Callaway for the Browns, Aitman for the Raiders, Washington for the Steelers, Washington for the Steelers, Andrews for the Ravens, Davis for the Bucks, Kelly for the Rams, Sutton for the Broncos, Ferguson for the Bucks, Smith for the Falcons, Payne for the Redskins, Ridley for the Falcons, Coutee for the Texans, Key for the Raiders, and the big hit, 1 of 1, Kenny Hill for the Raiders. That's break one, guys. Thank you so much. Oh, there's nothing you can do. You just got unlucky. All right, let's hit